All right, as promised, we're back. We're ready to go here. Yeah, maybe you want to flip it the other way. That's good. We can.
This works better.
Okay, we're going to bring in right now, of course, Edward Jones now, because we're talking about, he's a holistic healer. And we're talking about springtime, cleaning everything. We also want to clean our bodies. That's another thing that we need to do. So let's bring him in right now. He's an expert, owner of Nutrition World, and also a podcast. Edward, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, when did your journey into all this begin, and how are you helping people out?
Well, I can tell you, my journey began really when I was 14 years old, and a Shackley vitamin salesman came to our house, and her conversation lit me up, which was foods and nutrition and choices of health are what determine so much of our longevity, so much of our quality of life. And I have spent the last 50 years doing it with educating people as a holistic health expert. And I have a podcast, theholisticnavigator.com. It's where I try to educate people. And so I'm just devoted my entire life for this purpose of self-healing and self-maintenance.
So I can't wait to get my hands on that, my ears, I guess, on that podcast. Well, tell me a little bit about this notion of detoxing. We threw it out there, said it's springtime is obviously the time for not only barbecues and barbecue brushes, but also detoxing. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, you know, if you use the analogy of your cell phone or your computer, you know, if you keep doing it or you get some virus inside, it slows down. It doesn't function well. Well, we live in a world full of so many chemicals. In fact, they tested the umbilical cord of about 200 women and found over 268 chemicals in that umbilical cord. Everything from the stuff we put on our skin to what we breathe, to the pesticides, the fungicides. Where do you think these things go? They go into the fatty cells of our body. If we don't do something to help release that, it stays there. That's why we have such a lower quality of life. People's eyes are dimming, their energy's going down, they feel anxious and they're depressed and weight gain. So nature gives us the ability to detox, but we have to help ourselves.
Okay, well, let's get into the food. What types of food do we need to stay away from, avoid, and what types of food should we be eating now?
Well, I'm a big believer in plant-based with high levels of healthy fat and protein. But to cleanse the body, you need to probably be on a 4-week to 8-week program of no alcohol, far less red meat, nothing fried. Fried foods is killing this nation. And of course, sugar. And we need to live on more of the healthy vegetables, clean water, drink teas that are herbal, lessen the caffeine. Doesn't mean you have to completely do it. And I believe in fasting, intermittent fasting, and then some supplementation that can help the body super accelerate this process.
I want to talk about the E word, which is exercise. Let's figure out what that can do to help eliminate some of these toxins, these bad things. Gary's going to go ahead and rock out some jumping jacks. But tell us what kind of exercise we should be doing to do this.
Well, believe it or not, heavy exercise is not that valuable for cleansing. What we want to do is stimulate the lymphatic system, which is a system that moves fluids and removes toxins. Yoga, soft moves, trampolines, jumping rope, maybe swimming, all of those in a gentle motion is what stimulates that. Now, we still need heavy exercise and intense, but this light stuff is what needs to be done every single day to move fluids. And that's also needs to be drinking extra fluids that are very clean, not tap water.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Isn't that great? Oh, so good. Okay, Edward, thanks. I appreciate everything. Last thing, where do we get your podcast at?
theholisticnavigator.com, and I can educate people on 96 different subjects at this point, and I'm going to keep doing that till I die.
Love it.
Good job.
All right, thanks. Let's throw up some information for you right here if you want to check it out, theholisticnavigator.com, the holistic NAV. All right, there it is. Good stuff.
I want to listen to that podcast.
I want to hear it. Yeah, I want to hear it.
Absolutely, right? We got a couple podcasts.